Hi, welcome to the Pond Zone. I'm John, your host, and today we're going to be reviewing the Alpine VAC1500 pond vacuum. Now this vacuum comes with a powerful 250 watt motor. That generates 1,500 gallons per hour of suction flow from your pond. The vacuum comes with two different vacuum heads, 4.5 inch and 9 inch. The telescopic handle allows you to reach far into the pond, while the wireless on and off switch makes it easy operation. The discharge tube is 16 foot and the power cord is 33 foot in length. The Alpine VAC1500 is safe to use with ponds with fish. The underwater motor makes it extremely quiet, especially compared to some other vacuums on the market. The motor allows you to pull solids up to 1 inch in diameter from the pond. This makes it great for removing leaves and grass and sand and muck and weeds that have fallen into the pond and settled to the bottom. The Alpine VAC1500 was a very easy to use and powerful pond vacuum. However, there's a couple of things you need to be aware of when you're using this product. First, for safety reasons, always make sure that you're vacuuming from outside the pond. Although the motor is meant for underwater use, as with all electronic equipment, make sure the power is turned off before entering the water. Another thing to keep in mind is that this pond vacuum is 1,500 gallons per hour of suction from your pond. So to avoid too much water loss, you'll want to make sure not to leave the vacuum turned on while unattended. Also, the discharge tube, if it's placed lower than the level of the pond, will continue to draw water, siphon water out of the pond, even with the unit turned off. So the important thing to remember is to work quickly and efficiently and to turn off and remove the vacuum from the water when the job is complete. Finally, we should talk about the discharge tubing. In our experiments and testing of this product, we discovered that if the tubing was laid over a hard, sharp edge, the tubing had the possibility to kink. During hot summer days, the tubing actually gets softer, so the possibility of kinking increases. The important thing is to lay the tubing as flat as possible, avoid any hard, sharp edges, and then when you're done with the vacuuming, loosely coil the tubing and don't hang it up, because if you're hanging it, it also has the possibility of kinking. Should you desire a larger section of discharge tubing, or if you need to replace your discharge tubing in the future, we suggest you consider the industry standard 1.5 inch non-kink spiral corrugated tubing. This tubing comes in rolls up to 100 foot in length and is available from your local Alpine dealer or most any pond store. In review, the Alpine VAC1500 pond vacuum is light and easy to use, yet extremely powerful. The 250 watt motor, along with the interchangeable vacuum heads and the wireless switch, make this a great addition for any pond, large or small. Thanks for watching the Pond Zone, and we'll see you next time.